What's up my loves, my name is Paige, this is Paige the Page, and today we're going to be talking through all the readathons that are happening in October. Hello, welcome. For those that are new here, I put out a video once a month talking through the upcoming readathons that I have found at the time of filming. Currently it is 10 PM on the 28th of September. I need to film this tonight. I can't wait until tomorrow night to film it because I do need to edit it to go up for Friday, and I am running out of time. My best friend's getting married this weekend and I need to pack and a lot of other chaos that is happening. So this is the only time I have to film this. I apologize if I do miss out on any. If I do notice any that I have missed, I will add them to the playlist, which I always leave down below. I won't be adding it to the spreadsheet as I just don't have time this time. So check that Readathon YouTube playlist, save it, it will be there, it's there for your using, and this is going to be like a rapid fire version of this video. I'm just going to talk through it in the most basic terms. I'm so sorry, but they all have wonderful, amazing announcement videos that you should check out to be able to get a feel for some things. I apologize that this is hectic. You have 40 readathons to talk about today. So strap yourselves in and let's get started. As per usual, I will be talking from the shortest readathon happening through to the month-longs at the very end. So I don't have timestamps, but they are listed down below in the order that I will discuss them in. So if that's any help. Next day editing page coming in. 2 more readathons have gone up since yesterday that I found. The first is the 24-hour Gothic Books readathon, which is created by the Reading Nymph, which is just 4 prompts and reading Gothic themed books. So they're matching it to classics, but you don't have to. So I have 3 weekend readathons. The first happening on the weekend of the 13th to the 16th, and this is Happy Halloween, and this is hosted by Hayley Hughes. This is horror-based prompts, but you don't have to read exclusively horror, just celebrating the things that they love about Halloween. The next is from the 21st to the 23rd, and this is the Cozy Autumn Readathon, which is hosted by Lucy from the book Belle, and this is autumn-based prompts and activities. They just love the full season and the coziness, so a readathon dedicated to it, and I love it. Then from the 28th to the 31st, we have the Weekend Ween Monster Mash edition, which is created by the Summer Ween girls. Gabby Reads is where I got the video from, and this is 4 prompts that all look super fun and are done in a unique way. Then we have one 72-hour, which is running from the 28th to the 30th, which, yeah, technically the weekend is a 4-day weekend. So there's a 72-hour one running from the 28th to the 30th, which overlaps with Weekend Win, and that is Thrill to Halloween. And I found this on Lena's bookshelves. There is a singular prompt, and the main goal is just to read mystery, thrillers, spooky, any of that dark vibe. For every weekend that is happening throughout October, there is also Halloween Weekend readathon. Found this on Books with Lexi's channel, and there is a list of books, activities, and photo prompts. So each weekend you pick one of each activity to be able to do, and then throughout the weekends you'll be able to tick them all off. For my week-longs, I've got 6. The first running from the 3rd to the 9th, and that is Stabathon. I found this on Deja's Book World, and this is Screamed themed, the movie franchise, reading and photo prompts. Then from the 9th to the 15th, I've got Love in the Night readathon, which I found through Steph from Novelty Corners, and this is absolutely fucking hilarious scavenger prompt for paranormal based reads. I don't know if it is exclusively paranormal, but the prompts are hilarious and can be taken in numerous ways. They fill me with joy, very reminiscent of Not Safe for Workathon. From the 10th to the 16th, I have 2 readathons, the first being Wacky Witches readathon, which is created by Pris Peruses, and this is reading books to be able to get products for witchy spells and incantations. So there's crystals and herb bundles, and you just read books to be able to pay for those products. I love the idea of her running a store and us being patrons through reading. The other one is Bookathon. This I found through Gwendolyn Kensinger's channel. This is Spooky Middle Grade, and there are 3 prompts. Then from the 16th to the 23rd, I've got the I Know What You Did Last Summerathon, which is hosted by Cliff from Reads Readers, and this is to read mystery, horror, spooky, dark, creepy, all of those good fun things. And then from the 24th to the 31st, we have Vampathon, which I found on Jodie's channel, and this is both a bingo board and photo prompts. I have one 13-day readathon, which is running from the 17th to the 29th, and that is the 13 Nights of Halloween readathon, which is created by Christina from Bookworm Beauty, and this is like Halloween seasonal movie based prompts, and looking through them, they were really cool options. And then I have 6 2-week long, so this is a rough 2 weeks. First running from the 1st to the 15th, and that's Chiller Thriller, which I found on Ashley's Nerdy Worlds channel. This is Halloween themed prompts, and there's also going to be a movie watch along. From the 2nd to the 15th, I have a Black SF-a-thon, which I found from Chloe's channel, which is Thistle and Verse. And this is to read Black authors in the genres of sci-fi, fantasy and horror. I have 2 running from the 7th to the 23rd, the first being the Golden Girls Murder Mystery Edition, which is created by Rachel Fryman. Basically, it's going to act like Clue, and you need to read prompts to earn cards. Once you have those cards, you will be able to form an idea to be able to make a guess. So the more prompts you cover, the more cards you get, and the more likely you're going to know what the guess is. And also is Squash That series, which I found through Caleb Ray Reads' channel. This is focused this round on reading tomes, and it is also team based, so the 2 co-hosts have their own teams, and if my TBR wasn't so full, I would love to participate more in this. So we'll see how we go. And then from the 9th to the 22nd, there is the Book of the Month Catch-Up-a-thon, which I found from Amy's Bookish Life. This is a sort of choose your own adventure to read Book of the Month books that might be outstanding, and to build your own burger. So you catch up to build your burger, which I love that idea. And then from the 17th to the 31st, I've got the Book Snooker Halloween edition, which is created by Helen from Helen's Bookhaven. So this is book covers based off the colours that she's chosen as Halloween colours, and the points that you earn for them are the same amount of points that you would earn for that colour snooker ball in snooker. I definitely play snooker and understand the words just came out of my mouth. I definitely have many on my TBR that I will be able to fulfill for this readathon. Then there are 21! That's my usual amount of readathons, month-long readathons. So strap yourselves in. Here we go. There is also another month-long round happening of the Demonathon, which is a mini round running throughout Halloween. There is a bingo card, the genre prompts, regular just random book prompts, and then activities for the bingo card. So taking a little spin on it, and I love Demonathon, so glad that I caught this and can include it in. The first 2 are ones that I am co-hosting, so obviously I would be remiss not to mention them straight off the bat, and I can actually tell you a little bit more about them because I actually know what's going on most of the time. The first is Camp Crystal Lake Readathon, which is created from Barb's Bookland. So there are 5 teams that you can choose, and it is a points-based readathon. I will be the camp counselor for Camp Elm Street, and I'm super excited. So we do have watch-alongs. You can steal prompts and books from other teams, and it's getting a little competitive, and I'm low-key loving it. I'm also stepping out of my comfort zone because my team watch-along is Nightmare on Elm Street. I've never seen it, and I'm chicken shit. So yeah, if you want to see me be petrified, come join the fun and join my team. I make some choices. And then the other readathon that I'm co-hosting is October, and this was created by Brianna from 4 Paws in a Book, and this is about reading arcs and getting your backlog up to date, and preferably writing reviews. You can just read 1 arc, but we do have 3 different style bingo boards, so the easy, medium and hard, so a 3x3, 4x4 and a 5x5, so you can pick and choose what suits for you. I am really trying to make a focus on my arcs, but there are so many things that I want to read as well, so it's like, oh, hoo, hoo. And I'm really excited to be able to support Brianna and the authors by actually finally getting to their books. Funny that. Then we have Spooktober, which was on Reading with Rylane's channel. This is again a team and points-based readathon. Then we have Trick or Treatathon, which I found from Caitlin E's from the Lit Reviews channel, as she is Team Magic and so is Heather from Belle's Bookland, and Team Magic is the team that I've signed up for. So that's where I found that readathon, and again, team-based, points-based, and there is a list of 40 prompts, and you get to build your own bingo board, or you can use a pre-made if the prompts suit you. Then there's Victober, which is hosted by Katie from Books and Things. This is about reading Victorian literature, and basically, again, you just need to read 1 to be able to participate, but there are challenges if you would like them. Then there is the Royal Readathon, which is Villains vs Princess, and and I found this through Live in Magical Booklands channel. This is team-based prompts, so each team has a group book and the prompts are based off whether you are a villain or a princess. The team book for the villains is Malice by Heather Walter, one of my all-time favorites. Then we've got Gothtober, which I found through Hannah at Readathons channel. So there is a game to curate the prompts that you would get rather than just having a list of prompts to choose from. The game is so fun to play, and it's related to key gothic tropes, so you don't have to read gothic books, but the themes from them are the basis of the prompts, and this round they are doing the Final Girl edition, so they're sort of based in that. There is also so much more that is going on, and it is quite an expansive readathon. Then there's Black Aweenathon, which I found from Books with Brandy Shay, and this is to read thrillers, mysteries and horrors by Black authors. Then we have the Breath of the Wildathon, which I have found through Kaz from Little Book Hour's channel, and that is again team-based prompts, working your way to the main end goal and having the different paths to get there based on the team that you are and the perks associated with that. Then we have Spoopathon by Spoopy Hall, and this is one that you cannot plan for as the prompts are going to be released in waves every week, and so it's just winging it. It is based in a zombie apocalypse, so obviously you can't plan for a zombie apocalypse. A lot of it is up to chance. So that's where this wave has been inspired from, and I think it's such a cool way of doing a month-long readathon to keep it fresh. Then we have the Haunting Halloween readathon, which is created by Minx Laura 123, and these are Halloween themed based prompts that they've come up, them and their fiance have come up with, and they're all just Halloween themed and really, really lovely. Then we have the Hocus Pocus readathon, which is created by Reading with Neva, and there's going to be a watch party, reading prompts in a bingo board style, as well as Instagram prompts as well. Then we have the Trick or Read-a-thon, and I found this through With Love Lisa's channel. This is a slasher theme, so based off of slasher movies. Then we have Wonder Woman-a-thon, which I found on Nikki's Books channel. This is a bingo board inspired by Wonder Woman, as the October is the month that they were inducted into the universe. Then I have Christian Fiction 2022 Journey Through the Bible, which I found from Katie from Paperbacks and Ponytails. This is a choose your own adventure of who you want to meet as you journey throughout the Bible, but it is not solely Christian fiction. You can read whatever you would like. They are going for Christian fiction, but it is open to any sort of genre or type of literature that you would like to as well. It's just based off the Bible. And then I have the Haunted House Readathon, which is created by Books and Bops, and this is a community-based challenge to get through the haunted house. They are essentially going to have challenges based off the number of participants and a certain goal that the community need to reach a given time. Then there's the Hello Tween Readathon, which is created by Storm Reads. This is a middle grade and YA reads to fulfill the bingo board that they have created and bringing some love to some middle grade and YA spooky books. Then there's the Monster High Readathon that I found through the Witchy Readers channel. This is, the theme is based off and prompts are based off Monster High. Then I have Huntathon, which I found through Monet's channel, and this is a supernatural themed readathon. You do earn points, but instead of points they're pies. Then I have Rainbow Weenathon, which is created by B from the Sassy Library Fox, and this is a bingo board style to read LGBTQIA+ reads that are spooky. It's doubling, tripling up, so you can cover the bingo board and they will have recommendation videos. And finally, for the month-longs, there is the Boo to You Haunted House edition. This is I found through Emma from Bookish Princess's channel, and this is to pick any line from the Haunted Mansion script and choose a book based off that line. I can't say I'm knowledgeable on Disney and the Disney world and the scripts, but they do have a link down below so you can scroll through and figure out what you would like to read. And I thought that was really, really interesting. I haven't seen any readathon like that before. Then I have a 2-month-long one with the second half of it running until the end of October, the first half being in September, and that is the Spooky Season Spectacular, which is created by Laura's Little Library. They were doing an extravaganza that they did last year, and so this year expanded it out, and basically they have themed weeks and you earn points to work your way up 3 different tiers. So with it being halfway through, there might be a little bit of catch up needed, but I still wanted to shout it out because it's going on throughout the entire month of October, and I thought the themed weeks were pretty interesting. And that, my dears, are 40 fucking readathons in 20 minutes. I'm so sorry that it is so brief, but I'm dying. Halloween's really starting off with a bang. October is a month. Let the comments if you're as overwhelmed as I am. I hope that this resource is still useful to you, even if it is slightly concerning, and I'm very excited to participate in as many things as I could possibly dream of. Obviously there will be more that get announced throughout. I find that a lot of readathons are for the month are posted on the 1st if they're not month long, so keep your eyes out. Let me know in the comments, are you participating in any readathons? Are you joining Camp Elm Street, or are you reading some ARCs? Lord in heaven help me. If you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!